I'm drinking in the afternoon because, well, I can. And I'm 21 and life is life. I don't want to say it's stressful because I'm trying to attract luck lately. So I'm trying to avoid any words that are deemed negative. But I don't know why stress would be deemed negative. But welcome back to my channel, and it's so great having all of you here. I didn't upload last week because I got mugged / pickpocketed and I was on a tennis tour, so cheers to that. Actually, people don't hold. How do you guys hold your like wine things? I know that you're supposed to actually hold like this instead of the stem, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, welcome back. And today I'll be doing a review on Gabrielle Union's We're Going to Need More Wine. That's why I decided to drink wine, plus I just wanted to as well. I've been reading this book probably for most of last month. I don't know. No, it took me 10 days actually, let me not lie. I'll link my review from goodreads on the description below. And I loved this book so much. It is so refreshing and it's so honest and it's so entertaining, but it's also like so sad. And basically it's a memoir based on Gabrielle Union's life, and she tells us moments of her life, such things such as assimilation, because she grew up in a mostly white town and she went to a really white school, and she spoke about hating herself and trying to change herself to fit into this person that she wasn't, and learning how to grow out of that through her cousin who had really embraced her blackness. And it also gave Gabrielle the chance to also embrace that. And she also talks about her rape that happened when she was around 18, I think. And what was so touching about this book is that it doesn't only solely focus on that traumatic aspect of her life, but it also looks at the happy moments in her life. And she interrogates all that happened during that time, also how her dad responded to her rape, because she talks about how her dad saw it as his possession or something having been damaged. And that's a lot of narrative when women get raped. Men tend to think, especially men who are in relation to them, tend to think a certain way. Wow, this book was so funny as well, because there was a part where her first marriage with, I think it was Chris, I'm not sure, it was just a disaster, and she knew that at the beginning before she even went into the marriage, because there's a part, spoiler alert by the way, where the person who's about to get them married, I think it's a pastor, I'm not sure, I don't know the difference between a pastor, a priest, and the other titles, but anyway, the person who's supposed to marry them is Gabrielle, and then she doesn't even fix the pronunciation of her name, and she knew it would be a disaster. And there's this funny scene where she's chewing on a piece of paper because she thought that this was the number of a woman that her husband was cheating with. And it's just the most beautiful book ever. I gave it 5 stars out of 5 stars, and I would recommend it to everyone. I would really want to listen to the audiobook because she narrates it herself, and I think Gabrielle has a really compelling and voice that demands people's attention. As well as I will link also Death, Sex and Money podcast where she spoke about her book and spoke about herself. So yeah, other than that, cheers, and I'll see you in another video.